Wrecking Crew. A cool bunch of colorful supervillains in the Marvel Universe. One of my favorite group of villains as well. Check this out. Now I have all the Wrecking Crew members. How awesome this is. So we're gonna go one by one and inspect each and every single one of these guys. How cool that is. Starting off with the leader, of course, the Wrecker. Real name, Dirk Garwith. Now, I don't know much about the origins, but this is from my understanding of these characters. Grew up in an abusive household by his father, who was like a construction worker wielding a crowbar. And Dirk was a criminal, robbing banks and all, like a regular street level criminal. And look at this. What a beautiful mask. I'm sorry, a cool looking mask. But honestly, you don't see this type of mask in other characters. Very unique. Purple was a really angry facial expression. We have like a green coat, this purple belt, purple gloves, and the pants, and of course the boots itself. Very nice and detailed, the boots. I like it. There's like two pegals. So the back here, Wrecker, very circular, very liney. I don't know how to describe that, but yeah, cool villain. I like. Wow, I just like the Wrecking Crew. This figure's just so cool. Boots, the detail, everything. So yeah, I mean, I want to say this is more of these group of guys are like enemies of Thor. I know, kind of strange, right? So apparently, Wrecker, Dirk Garwith, this guy, encountered Loki, and he was taken to Asgard, mistaken by Loki. And for some reason, he was given powers of a god, and was possessed with actual real superpowers, super strength, agility, what's on. And he's just kind of like Thor, but he wields a crowbar, which is so cool about this guy. So I have the crowbar. Let me put this down. So this is the crowbar that he uses and wields. It's funny, but I like it, you know. An actual crowbar as his weapon. It's kind of like the Thor mantle, you know. So it's just what he wields, goes around with, hurting, fighting other heroes with it. So that's pretty cool. It doesn't stick all that well. So yeah, Wrecker with the crowbar. What was Another thing is that these figures, the Wrecking Crew, are based from the Marvel Universe toy line. So they're from the Marvel Universe toy line, and I like them. So look at that, our Wrecker. Heads up, man. It looks like we have a group of audience watching us. You know what this means. It's time to pummel these guys to the ground. But yeah, I love the Wrecking Crew. One of my other group of favorite supervillains. It's sad to say that there isn't much talk about these guys. I know they mentioned them in the She-Hulk, but I just didn't like the design of them. It was just kind of weird, you know. They appear in She-Hulk, but I don't know. I just didn't like that. But yeah, look at that. You can do whatever you want with this guy. Pose him however you like. Ready to fight some crime or bad other heroes. What's on? Cool. And Wrecker did also came with his stance. So he came with this Marvel Wrecker 20. I don't know what that means, but like it could be like the number amount of, or like in order, I guess. The figures in order. So let's put this guy here. Oh no, I won't even go through. Yeah. Well, you get the idea. It's just a stand for him to stand on. there's posing, however you like. But yeah, the Wrecker, cool villain. Now let's move on to the next member of the wrecking crew. Alright, now we have Pile Driver, real name Brian Kalutsky. Okay, again, I don't know much about these characters' origins, but I just know like that's the real name. But a very unique character. He possesses like super strengths. Just strengths, I think. I don't know what else he does, but just possesses super strength. There's like a red mask over his head, a white suit or white shirt on, with red pants and blue boots. Power Driver. It's funny though, when I first heard about the Wrecking Crew, I heard of him in the video game, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I was in the level of Asgard, where I was like I was in Asgard in that world, and we encountered the Wrecking Crew there. I was like, oh my god, who are these guys? 4 against 4, that's crazy. But yeah, like, those boots and red pants, very cool character. But to be honest, I bought this one loose. It didn't came with like the stand, so this one came loose. Same with the other 2 figures, what I'm about to show you. But yeah, he came loose, and this is how he looks like. Brian Kalutsky, known as the Pile Driver. A very odd name to be called, Pile Driver. Like, what does that mean? Like he drives or something? But yeah, I love this guy. I love them all, but one cool guy. Yeah, that head of beard. Just to give you a back on how he looks. Yeah, Power Driver looks one scary villain. Alright, moving on to my next Wrecking Crew member. Alrighty, now you may have seen this figure before in the past, and someone did comment that this guy has a head of a hydro pump or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, you may have seen this guy before in the past, and here he is again. This guy is Bulldozer. I just do like the name Bulldozer. Pretty cool name, pretty scary name, pretty powerful villain. Real name Henry Camp. This guy was like a former Marine or soldier, something like that. And he just turned to crime. He uses like this helmet to like rampage everything. So yeah, like he uses this helmet to rampage everything. But look at this guy. The facial expression is Steve. I remember when I first got this figure, someone thought this was like the Juggernaut, but it's not. I was like, close enough, but it isn't really the Juggernaut. So yeah, we have Bulldozer here. Henry Camp, who is the member of the Wrecking Crew. Whoa, he's like nothing but like jeans, an orange suit, spandex, and like more jeans around this guy. How cool that is, the Wrecking Crew. Where's the Wrecker? I want to help him take down more bad heroes, superheroes. I hate heroes. That's what he would probably assume he would say. I know like the Wrecking Crew also appeared like in other cartoons. I think it was like in the Avengers. I don't even know. I just saw like him in a cartoon, like fighting against Thor or something. But yeah, Bulldozer was on. You can see like the belt around him and like around his suit. So yeah, really cool villain, Bulldozer. And yeah, now we're gonna move on to sorry. I just love these guys. These guys are so cool. Alright, again, this one was also bought loose. I didn't buy them new. Years ago at a toy store back in LA. And yeah, he didn't come with no stands, no weapons, nothing, just the figure itself, Bulldozer. Forgot to mention that. But alright, moving on to the next character. Hey, Thunderball, I think they're calling you. Okay, so my last Wrecking Crew member is known as Thunderball. reminds me a lot of someone. Doesn't he look kind of like the same exact colors as Electro? Oh my goodness, look at that. We have a copycat here. Thunderball meets his duplicate, the Electro. That's crazy. But this is not about him. So, Thunderball. I love that name. Thunderball. Apparently this guy was like a scientist. Kind of like the version of Bruce Banner. Real name, Elliot Franklin. Was like a scientist, I think. And was like working on gamma radiation. Then like his work was stolen. And then he turned to crime. And then he met Riker in prison. And then that's how they all formed. Basically, each member of the Riker crew were sent to prison, and that's what they met up with Riker. And yeah, before I get into that, let's just get into Thunderball. Look at that, another Marvel villain. From the Marvel universe. They're all from the Marvel universe, assuming that Bulldozers too. But yeah, so we got Thunderball, a cool villain with the yellow and green suit. Kind of like Electro, but you know, I like this guy. Whoa, Thunderball, Elliot Franklin. I like this guy. Look at that. So yeah, Thunderball. So the cool thing about this member of the Wrecking Crew that he wields a chain of ball. So this is what I mean. So he does come with an accessory. He comes with this. He comes with like the chain of a ball that he uses to wheel around and uses it in combat. So it's like a little ball and like a chain he goes around. So I like this Thunderball. So this is pretty cool. So like if he was to hold it, there we go. So yeah, I don't know if he's gonna hold it like that, but he should hold it. I don't think he's gonna hold it. Okay, well, assuming he holds it like that, right? So this is how he would hold the chain of ball, and then he just throws at his enemies, like or Thor or something. He goes like, so yeah, I mean, Thunderball, a cool member of the Wrecking Crew, comes with his chain of ball. I love this. Uses it against anyone. Duel. And yeah, duel. So now, let's go talk about how are they able to gain powers, every single one of them. Well, to sum it up, let me just bring all the members out. We got Bulldozer, Power Driver, and their leader, the Wrecker. Alright, men, let's go take on the Avengers. You said it, Wrecker. Yeah, let's get them. Yeah, let's take them down. Alright, on a count of 3, everyone hold my crowbar. So that way we can all gain powers. Like a god. Yeah, you said it, boss. And there you have it. That sums up everything. So basically, every member possesses powers of gods. All because Riker shared his powers among with his other allies just by holding this crowbar. Remember now, well, correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, he was taken to Asgard mistakenly by Loki, and he was given powers of Asgardian powers, god powers, and with that it possessed with the crowbar he has, and himself. So he shared his powers among his friends, and now they all become super strong and powerful. Crazy, huh? Yeah, the Wrecking Crew, a bunch of awesome, colorful supervillains in the Marvel universe. We're ready to take on the Avengers. Bring them. Actually, I don't even have the Avengers, but yeah. Do I have anyone else? No. But actually, hold on, let me see. I think I have like a member around here somewhere. Okay, so I tried to find somebody, so I did find one guy, which is Thor. You guys again causing trouble. Indeed. You're gonna be taken down by a small fry. Let's take on so yeah, you remember we're fighting Thor in that one show. And yeah, Riker and Power Driver. Alright, Power Trevor, let's take them. Yeah, Little's right. We can take them all. Anybody else want to get smacked by this crowbar? And then Thunderball comes in. Yo, Ricker, that be me. And then here comes Bulldozer. Get ready to get ran over. Don't ever disrespect me like that, like ever again. Yeah. And then Thor comes in and fights him. So yeah. So now they're just fighting. But yeah, the Wrecking Crew, a colorful bunch of supervillains in the Marvel Universe, and I love and adore these guys. I hope we get to see them more, or if anything, I hope we get to see them a lot more in the MCU. They're being introduced by She-Hulk, but the way I saw that, it was just not my. I didn't like the way that looks, but again, everyone has their own different opinions, and yeah. But you know, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this ASMR of the Wrecking Crew. And without further ado, I'll definitely see you all in the next ASMR. Alright, everybody. Take care and see